looks really cool. Oh, it looks like a dumbass in my freaking character's room now. Alright, well, at least I got research points. That's my reaction whenever things play out that way for me in this game. Like, it's cool until it's not. Yeah, the only condition I know of for the Downy Crake is that you wanna do it during the day. Obviously, there's that condition where you can't be seen. So, you obviously want to bring Gilly Mantle. But there's also the fact that it's the Phantom Bird, so it can't be seen. You literally have to turn your back. Um, I have not once heard the chirping. There's supposed to be like chirping or something. And that's when you're supposed to turn your back. But um, these guys are usually the ones I get it from. So I might be a little too close, honestly. I have the volume on my TV turned up a lot, but I'm not hearing any chirping. Yeah, I don't think these ones are gonna have it this time. It might be a time of day situation, it might be the sandstorm that's happening that's causing this to not work, but the only condition I know of is it has to be daytime or like evening or dawn or whatever. And you have to be hiding from the birds and have them off your screen for it to spawn in. But yeah, as long as it's not nighttime and you fulfill the not being seen conditions, they usually spawn in. I'm confused on why that one didn't work. Like I said, it might be the sandstorm. It might be the fact that I can't really tell what time of day it is. But they really didn't want to spawn. I watched a YouTube video where a guy said he had a bunch of success trying to get the Downy Crake over here. I found that video to be useful, to be honest. I actually found him over here shortly after watching that video. You just find them on the backs of herbivores, but I can't have my mantle anymore. I'll give it a couple seconds here and try and see if they spawn in. Half the time they spawned in while I was running around and I wasn't even paying attention. Like, I'd run past the, whatever those things are called, and they'd just be there. They'd run away from me after the fact, but they'd be there. And unfortunately, I would miss out on capturing them because I wasn't paying attention. I think the sandstorm might have calmed down, but I also think the time of day is kind of messed up right now. I don't know. I can't hear the chirping if it ever happens, so I think we're gonna have to try again another time. I think we're gonna go back to the Bristly Crake and try again after. Normally it doesn't take too long for them to spawn if they actually spawn in on the map. I think the sandstorm is messing with things. I'm not gonna lie. Normally I find them during like either cloudy or clear weather, So the fact that the sandstorm's there is probably throwing some things off. It's okay. We got another bird to catch. That weather is not a factor. Neither is time of day or anything. So, because all we got to do is throw a ghillie mantle on and leave a palico behind at base camp, and we're good to go. But honestly, I already have the downy crakes. You guys have seen them in my character's room, chilling on the stools, sitting there chirping. But I happened to catch those off screen because I needed a gold Wyverian print, and that was the easiest way for me to get one. I think your limited time bounties at the resource center can sometimes yield you a gold Wyverian print. I'm not entirely sure about that. I know they yield special rewards that you typically wouldn't get otherwise, but I don't for the life of me know what the conditions are to get them half the time. I know if you do a quest and go back to base, your limited time bounties for the week spawn in, and then it's up to you to try and get them done. But other than that, I don't know shit about it. Alright, well, Bird's not here. Clearly. Hi, Piggy. Alright, let's go to Central Camp. Where is the Central Camp? Everything's yellow on my screen, so it all blends in with itself. All blends in with itself. Boy. We did run into this thing, so that's probably why it's not showing up right now. We ran into it, Saturday, I think? It showed up, and I was not expecting it to show up in the slightest, and we watched it bolt back and forth across our screen and then vanish. So, was unfortunate, but we did see this thing before. It's just a matter of, hey, it's here. Oh, that didn't work. No! Don't be a shed. Oh my god, I missed. It's okay. I'm just bad at the game. You know? No big deal. I'm just horrible at this game. God damn it. It was there. Yes, be mad at me all you want, Mosswine. Nobody likes you. Mosswine's throwing a temper tantrum. I'm annoyed. I can't believe I missed that. I should have waited and just shot it after the pig walked by me, but I got impatient and I missed the net shot. I'm annoyed. It was there, we could have got it done, and I just suck. I just suck. That's all there is to it. I am waiting on a notification that doesn't seem to want to happen. I think title's running behind by a little bit. His computer's probably being temperamental with him. His computer's probably being a little temperamental. getting everybody else's notification for Twitch. And I'm waiting on his. Oh, it's evening, so I'm literally just squeezing in for this one. Yeah, it's hard to tell with the time of day in this sometimes. I don't. Oh, Barrel's here. I don't think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for on those guys. They're a bit aggroed right now thanks to Baroth, so I'm gonna take me and my Gilly Mantle over here and try and find it over there. Yeah, that's the only bad part about doing the central camp for this one, is if Baroth or Diablos or Basil Geese or if anything is in the desert area, it's gonna piss off the Epseros, and then you kind of just have to see if they're gonna do things. One of these three should have it for me though. I'm gonna have to wait a second here, because they all gotta work their way down here, and I have to not look at them, so. I'm trying to listen for that chirping sound. That's the only reason I'm being super, super quiet. They're not gonna show up. Well, evening time was short-lived. Yeah, they're not showing up. It's nighttime. I'm not, there's no sense in even continuing to wait there. They're just not gonna show up. Alright, this time, hopefully, if that bird is here, I don't mess up royally with my aim again. I still can't believe I literally looked the bird in the face, shot my net, and completely missed. Completely missed. Oh, God. Well, hopefully it spawns in as fast as it did again. I think it only took us like 3 or 4 tries to get it to spawn in. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I still haven't done anything with that snapshot machine that the Linian researcher guy gives you. He wants you to take pictures of Grimalkin, but I literally disabled the thing and then just never touched it. It just seemed like a mechanic that was added so people could, you know, make use of in-game pictures or something, but like, I'm not that kind of person, so. And this guy doesn't have it again, so central camp. We'll go check the one down low. I really hope that it spawns in, like, super fast for us, because I'm just a dumbass, or else we'd already have this one done. I do plan on eventually getting a few of these things on my characters, because, I think when you put them in your room, you can put more than one at a time. But, I don't know. I think I got down here fast enough, but like I said, I can't see if it's over there unless I go up there with the pig, so we'll see. Not this time. Unlucky. I'm gonna grab some Devil's Blade on me. Alright. Oh, back to the Wildspire. Nope, not Master Rank, high rank. Go to Central Camp again. This is our life today for a little bit. We're just gonna hunt down rare endemic life. I really gotta look at the wiki and see what those other spots for the gecko is, and what its actual name is too. I don't even remember the name of the gecko. It's either Moonlit or Gloomlit. I'm not really sure which. All I know is half of it glows, and it's really cool. Stream elements. That one was actually when you were supposed to say it. The one earlier was a half hour early. I don't know what's going on with stream elements. Timers are finicky things with that, so I don't know. I decided to try and have the timers go normally. Oh. My brain hurts. Caption it. Is it nighttime? It's nighttime. Alright, well, there's no sense in even trying to see if the crake is going to show up. I'm just going to use this as a teleport option to go back. Normally I would have tried to go get the downy crake, but like I said, they don't spawn at nighttime. So they don't spawn at night. I think title might be having some issues. Might be having some issues. I'm not sure. I think he was supposed to go live at noon, and it's like quarter after, so I'm not sure what's going on with him. Keep checking, but not really sure what's going on. Let's see. I really hope this thing spawns in. It's supposed to be rare spawn, but then again, Prism Hecky is supposed to be rare spawn, but that one's based on time of day, and it shows up at whenever the sky is orange. Literally, if the sky is orange on the game, the Prism Herkydrome thing is there. Guaranteed. Wherever it spawns in, it's gonna be there. Like, some of these rare spawns are not exactly rare. So. Alright. Oh, you're already over here this time. Alright, well, bird's not on your back this time either. You can find it on that one. Like I said, that's the one that I found it on the first time I actually caught it with my main character that I have. So it's the only other one that we need for a trophy. That's why I'm so like persistent at trying to get this one. We're working on trophies, and this one is needed for it. I wish I wouldn't have missed that net throw that I did, because we'd already be done with this and moving on to probably the Mega Man fight or something. But I'm stupid and don't know how to aim my net, so Of course you're not here again. Alright, I think it might still be nighttime, so I'm gonna try and get the gecko while it's nighttime, and then go back to the Downy Crake after the time of day changes again. I mean, the gecko is just a quick check. Literally, a spawn at the east camp, walk over towards the bright moss, and if it's not there, it's not there. It's not like it's a gecko that you can miss. This thing is half black and half glowing pinkish purple. Like, you can't miss it if it is in the area. Unless you colorblind or your brightness is turned down to a minimum. I don't think it's possible to miss this thing. Nothing against anybody that is colorblind or rocks out with minimum brightness, but that's the only way I can see anybody missing this gecko. Great fish. Oh boy. Yeah. No, there's apparently you can catch great versions of fish with a net. I didn't think you could, and then I accidentally caught I think it was a great wet fish with the capture net. I was screwing around and I ended up catching it. It's not here again. Sad. I really like that gecko, and it is probably the hardest thing for me to ever find. So, kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Is there any other rare spawns? I know that there's the coral bird and the queen wiggler that I can get, but I think both of those are nighttime creatures, and the coral bird, I have no idea how to get that. I've never seen it other than a YouTube video and a picture on a wiki, so I don't know how to go about getting that bird. I would have to go out of my way to try and hunt that thing down. Queen Wiggler is very easy. We saw it the one time and I've captured it. So if I really wanted to, I can just show you guys that on a different character. Um, I think there's more, but I don't know them off the top of my head. I know I have a rare endemic life creature to get with the DLC and stuff. It's called an arrowhead gecko. Honestly, not that rare in my opinion. I literally was teleporting around grabbing fruit and found 5 of them. But, you know. Oh, I went to master rank. I was like, what the hell is in the distance? That does not look like it belongs here. I went to master rank on accident. That's exactly what happened. It's fine. It's just a full Grandanath. Nothing to be afraid of. We're not supposed to fight it yet, but there's nothing to be afraid of, so. But yeah, the arrowhead gecko is something that's very easy to get. Honestly, if I'm lucky enough, and I accidentally went into the master rank spawn anyway, there might be one like right here. Might be. I found one over here when I was trying to get the crimson fruit the one time. The special crimson fruit, that is. I think it's called heavenly fruit or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah. Damn it. I'm getting unlucky. And it kind of sucks. The game does not like me right now. That emote from that message looks really weird on the PS4 screen. I was trying to see it, and I'm looking at it, and it's like all blurry and looks really freaking weird to me right now. Oh. I can't wait to have a PC to monitor stuff with. It'd be so much easier. Next week. Next week. Speaking of that, we are probably going to have some minor issues when I finally get it, because I'm going to have to try and set everything up, so that's going to be lovely. But once it's all set up and good to go, we should be absolutely fine. My problem is I don't remember how to set it up. Oh my freaking god, the gecko's here. The gecko. Look at it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna miss it. Hey, I got it. Alright, cool. I almost fucked that up entirely because I got too close and it got scared. It's called the Moonlight Gecko. It gets 220 research points and it looks freaking cool. About damn time that I finally got that thing. Holy shit. We finally got it. Now all three of my characters have the Moonlight Gecko. I'm pretty sure you can put multiples of the Moonlight Gecko out too. But I'm not entirely sure. Because all my characters have only found it once. So it's kind of hard to test putting multiples of it out if you only have one of them. You know. But that's kind of how it goes. Alright, so now we get to focus on Downy Crake and whatever the hell this thing's called. I think this one's called the Bristly Crake. I'm not entirely sure about that. I know the trophy's called Bristles for All. But, or something like that. I think it's called Bristles for All. But it's a weird one. We'll see. We will see. Just need the game to load up. Alright, there we go. Hopefully this thing doesn't take too much longer to find. At least that's my hope. Ooh, it's raining. I forgot it could actually rain in Rodenvale. This game surprises me sometimes. And we got a resource gathering point spawn thing that I didn't even notice. Oh, that mouse swine didn't have it again. I'm hoping, like I said, that this doesn't take too much longer. We did find it, but I fucked it up. Like, I almost just fucked up that gecko. I don't know. It shouldn't take too long. We found it in like 4 trips last time, and my hope is that it only takes like 3 or 4 to find it again. Unfortunately, it's not here again. That moss one looks pretty big, but it's not here again. Alright. Well. Let's go see if I can find the Downy Crag for you guys, because that one's being a little temperamental right now as well. To be honest, I didn't see it this weekend either. I was in the Wildspire Waste for what feels like it was like 50 quests in a row. Never saw it once. So, that's life sometimes. Rare spawns are rare spawns sometimes, you know? They just don't want to work the way they're supposed to. Or don't want to work the way we wish they did, at least. Endemic life tips come in varying sizes depending on the weather and time of day. Oh, that's a rare spawn I want to get. We might have already got it, but I'm not entirely sure. I found it this weekend in the Rotten Vale again. I wasn't able to get it because the Gyros were being assholes, but basically, oh God, I hope that's dawn and not evening, because we just got done with it being nighttime a couple transitions ago, so my hope is that the sky leading to daytime and not nighttime. It looks like it's getting brighter out. Yeah, I think the sun's rising, so we're good. I think we're good. Alright, they're coming this way, so I'm gonna just pop a squat here and look away from them. My hope is that they will have the birds, because otherwise I'm wasting my ghillie mantle. But we'll see. Alright, these guys don't have it. Let's check the other group. I gotta be fast and decisive about that, because the ghillie mantle will just run out super fast, and I don't want to have it run out. There's supposed to be one more place where you can find these guys. I'm not sure if it's entirely correct, though. Oh, Rathian's here. These ones might not have it because of that. Okay, well, there's supposed to be another one for a spot for these things. And yeah, these guys aren't gonna have it. They're throwing temper tantrums because the Rathians are both here. They're in their little huddle circle. They're not gonna have it. Yeah. Alright. Unfortunate. Anyways, as I was saying, these, there's supposed to be another spot for these to spawn. It's in the Coral Highlands. Personally, I have never seen it there, so I don't know if it exists. But, oh, I think Tidal finally got things working. Yeah, he did. Cool. I gotta remember to turn the volume down on my phone. Yep. My phone had its volume turned like almost all the way up, so I'm glad I was on top of that. Um, the spot that I don't know about for sure is the grandfather Mantanegro, endemic life creature that shows up in the Troopers home base out in the Coral Highlands. That little back area where you have to go talk to them and get their quests and everything and whatnot with all the wigglers and the little statues. Apparently, that grandfather Montenegro that's back there that we captured can have a group of like 4 or 5 of the little dudes that are the Downy Crakes spawn on its back. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate or not. The website said it was a thing that could happen, but I personally have never experienced that one. It's not like I go check for that every single time like I do with these ones, but I'm assuming I would have found it by now if it existed, because I go try and get the Montenegro and other stuff fairly frequently. So, alright, you don't have the bird, do you? No, you don't. Yep. There's a Devila walking around here, and I'm none too thrilled about that situation. Oh, speak of the devil himself. He's about to make Otogaron his squeaky toy. Yup. Sorry, Otogaron. He literally turns him into a squeaky toy. He's like a dog with a toy. It's freaking hilarious to me how overpowered Devilo is, but when we actually go to fight him, it's a pain in my ass every time. No Bristly Crake again. God damn it. I'm getting like ridiculously unlucky. I'm upset that I fucked up my net throw earlier, because we would have already had this done. Like I said, my brain's just not fully with it right now. But nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that one. It's a multitude of things that could be throwing me off, and the only one I can really fix right now is food related, and I'm not exactly hungry, so. Sorry, I keep zoning out during the loading screens. Keep zoning out during the loading screens. This is basically all we're doing right now until I can happen to find these things. So, I think I'm going to be zoning out quite a bit, to be honest with you. I was gonna say, if it was bad weather, I could try and find the other thing, but I think it's just cloudy. Alright, well, we're gonna sit right here and wait a few seconds with our ghillie mantle and hope that those Abseros have a bird on them. That guy did this like 3 times in a row for that YouTube video, and it worked every single time. I haven't tested that myself, and usually if I did test it, you know, Rathian shows up to make a mess of things. But, they're coming slow but sure, so hopefully one of them's got it. Hopefully one of them's got it. There's no Rathian to make a mess of things, I don't think. I think we got Black Diablos, Baroth, and Kuliyaku. Baroth's the only one I can keep track of right now, but he's in the middle of the map. I don't think Kuliyaku's gonna mess things up. He usually doesn't piss off the small creatures. He tends to go after their eggs. But I don't know. This is one of those things that I'm a bit impatient about because it's another waiting game. Oh, Kuliyaku is here. But yeah, see, they don't upset the Abseros. Hmm. I'm really hoping that these guys have it. But my ghillie mantle is running low. I don't think they're gonna have it this time. Hmm. Oh. They're running from something now. Alright, I'm gonna teleport and check those other ones real quick. Because those ones clearly don't have it. My ghillie mantle's at half its thing, so I was patient. Tried to see if they would show up there. Didn't want to, so. Thought I heard it for a second. There's so many different bird sounds going on. They're definitely not gonna have it now, are they? I just went to master rank on accident.